Well, guys, the Toronto Blue Jays have not issued a qualifying offer to Steven Matz and have done so to Robbie Ray and to Marcus Semien, which, frankly, we all knew that they were going to do. Those two guys are going to decline them unless they want to accept, which I would be totally fine with, but they're probably going to decline them. However, for the Blue Jays to not issue one to Steven Matz, now that is very interesting because we've been talking about that for a while. Steven Matz was right on the borderline, right? Because he had a 3.82 ERA last year over 150 innings. Pretty solid, like a good rotational guy. And frankly, if you could guarantee that, then you might go out and you say, okay, here's a qualifying offer, here's $18.4 million, go do that again. But with Steven Matz, he can't guarantee that. He's got a 4.24 ERA, and his career has been rocky, man. There are some solid Tanner Roark years on that Steven Matz resume. So I think that the Toronto Blue Jays are worried about the risk to reward, and they're looking at their payroll and they're going, okay, if we have $50 million to spend this offseason, do we really want to give 18.4 of that to a guy who could potentially post a 5 ERA next year? Like, we don't know. Granted, he could post a 3 ERA next year. That's the thing with Steven Matz. It's so like up and down. Now, this doesn't mean that he is off the team for good. However, it's starting to look like that because they've already been in conversations, the Blue Jays and Steven Matz, in a multi-year contract extension, which apparently Steven Matz's camp has turned down. So I think right now, Steven Matz is probably looking to explore free agency, but the Blue Jays might keep giving him a call. Maybe they want to get that contract extension going if they can work out an average annual value that meets for both parties, which I really want to know. I want to ask you guys, actually, what is the average annual value and what is the contract that you think the Blue Jays should get Steven Matz on? I was in the camp of not giving him the qualifying offer, so I'm kind of happy that we did that, but that means that we have to roll the dice for free agent pitching. So I want to know, would you have given him the qualifying offer, number one, and then number two, what is the deal that you would have him sign if you were the Toronto Blue Jays? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and go Jays go!